Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video today, I'll be talking about my holiday in the Balkans, Albania and Montenegro in 6 days, how I planned a trip, how I managed to get through the trip with a baby as well. It wasn't easy, but stay tuned for tips, what you can do, what you can see in Albania and Montenegro as we get through this journey. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe and have some fun. And if you're already subscribed, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sticking to this channel and keep watching as we go on. So here we go. For day one, but before I start, I'm not promoting any brands, and so I won't be mentioning any sort of brands in this video. If you need any specifics, feel free to drop me a comment and I'll reply your comment for any specific thing you want to ask. And secondly, apologies if I pronounce anything wrong. I'm not Albanian. I'm going to try my best. Apologies if I pronounce anything wrong. You can always look things up as well, and just use this as a suggestion. Okay, thank you. So for day one, of course, we flew from Manchester Airport to Tirana International Airport, which was where we could get a direct flight from Manchester because it's closer to our house. And because I'm carrying the baby, it was important that we just had a rest. So it was more of a rest day, and then we checked into our apartment, which we preferred over a hotel because we have a baby. It's easy to navigate things, wash, do everything you needed to do with an apartment rather than a hotel. So it depends on where you want to stay, really. So apartment was better for us anyways. And it was a nice place, close to the lake. It was nice to see. Exciting already, And of course, we just rested on that first day and tried to, navigate the area, look at what we could do, what we wouldn't want to do. So day one was more planning and resting, basically. Of course, we got taxi via where we booked our accommodation, and we were able to get to the airport, the accommodation, quite fast because we booked our accommodation in the city center, so we could walk around easily with the baby. We don't have to book any cabs or anything, so it was quite easy doing that, and that was a good decision, really good decision, yeah, because that helped with day two. Day two, we rested a little bit more. I'm sure you're wondering now, that why aren't these people just getting out of the house? We did. It's not easy going around with the baby. We got out of the house. We just took a short walk around the local area. And my God, we saw a guy that was selling corn. I was like, am I in Lagos? This is, if you're not Nigerian, you need to understand that we eat roasted corn in Nigeria. So when I saw it, I was like, am I in Lagos? Okay. So that was interesting to see. And, we just went around the local area, tried to withdraw some money from the ATM, and, sort of try to plan for the rest of the week as well to put things in order. So, because you will do some extra planning if you're going with a child. So yeah, that was more of about day two, really. Nothing sort of spectacular, but I promise you day 3 and day 5 were the bomb. Okay, so let's go on to day 3. So in Albania, they spend euros and lek, and in Montenegro, they spend euros. So obviously we had gotten that from day 2, and day 3, we had booked a day trip to Samil. Oh my God. The beach at Samil, it looks like the Maldives, that's what they always say, but you need to see it yourself. You need to see this thing yourself. It was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I didn't manage to get in the water myself, my husband did, but it was absolutely beautiful, and you need to I don't know what to say, but obviously you can see in the video that it was absolutely beautiful. The journey there took about over 3 hours to get there from Tirana, but it was absolutely worth it. And obviously we had to stop on some occasions to rest, eat, because of the baby as well. But yeah, it was absolutely worth it for a day trip. And we did a private tour because it's just easier with the baby. It's obviously a bit more pricey, but if you have the extra cash, a private tour is probably better because it's just you and the tour guide, and you get personalized experience. So it was absolutely lovely. But before we got to Samil, we went to the Blue Eye, and then That was absolutely wonderful as well. Really nice. At first, it looks sort of shallow when you look at it, but then when you go on top, it is actually quite deep. Trust me, they don't allow people swim in there, close to where other tourists are. But absolutely wonderful. And we also branched to Lakersi Castle. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that well, but yeah. And the view from there, oh my lord, the view from there, breathtaking, breathtaking, really wonderful, really nice. The weather was good. I think this was the perfect time to travel, to be honest. The weather was absolutely good, and I'm happy I went in May and not August when it might have been hot, very, very hot. So, yes, Blue Eye, the Corsi Castle, and Samil. Wonderful. The food, oh my god, the food. Where do I start from? The food was something else. What we ate, we had to tell the chef that we wanted to take him home because the food was really good. If you're traveling to Albania, you need to eat their seafood because they have fresh fish, fresh seafood. You need to try it. You need to eat that seafood. You just need to. In fact, all the places we're looking at, we're just looking for seafood everywhere. Seafood everywhere. So that was how we spent day 3, and obviously this takes us to day 4. Day 4. So this was more of walking around tour, really. We decided to do this ourselves and be spontaneous and not get any tour guide to show us around Tirana city center. So day 4 was more of exploring Tirana city center. Shout out to my friends that gave us tips about traveling to Albania. Shout out because they were the ones that let me know that dental in Albania was cheap. Well, I would say cheap, but like more affordable than the UK. So, trust me, I went to get my scalina polishing. My husband and I did. And it was good value for money. Good value for money. So I just sort of Googled good ones around, and I found a place that was okay, and yeah, they did well, and yes, I'm happy I got it done. So that was just a really good decision. And then obviously we toured the city center. I'm going to do a separate video on touring Tirana city center because there are quite a few things to look at, and I don't want this to be too long. I'm just going to do like a short or something so you can just see what exactly you can do. So do make sure to check the channel, turn on post notification if you want to know when it drops of where you can tour in Tirana city center. Okay, and so that was basically what we did that day. And on day 4, and we just ended the day by the lake close to the apartment, sat down, had a nice chill romantic time. And that was basically it for day 4. So it was more like a rest and walk, sort of exercise kind of day to prepare for day 5, because day 5 was absolutely long. I mean, really long. So let's get on to day 5. Day 5. We went to Montenegro on day 5. We went to another country one day and came back with the baby. It was long. It was a long journey. And we had to obviously pass the border, drop our passport and everything. But oh my word, it is beautiful in Montenegro as well. I'm like, why did I know about these places earlier? Like, why did I know about? It was beautiful. It was beautiful. The Sveti Stefan, if I pronounced that correctly. The Rosava Castle, the story of that lady, oh my god. I'm going to do a separate shot as well, so you can see sort of the locations we went to in, Montenegro, just to give you a more expansive sort of view. But in short, really, it was absolutely beautiful. Went to Budva and Kotor. Oh my god, Kotor, the view from the top area of Kotor, oh my god. There's beauty in this life, oh. There's beauty in this life. Absolutely wonderful. There are a lot of tourists, obviously. There are a lot of tourists. Who wouldn't want to see such beauty? So yes, that was day 5. And obviously, by the time we got back, it was late in the night, but it was worth it. And I'm just happy my baby was very, calm, and he really tried. He really tried. Shout out to my baby for trying for mommy and daddy. So yes, I'll do a separate short and watch out for that video as well. Like I said, turn on post notification and you will get to see that. So obviously day 6. So obviously the 6th day, we're preparing to go back to the airport. The guide from the previous day told us about a restaurant that he said we must try that's close. So what we just did on day 6, we just ordered in. There's actually an app that you can order in from. Like I said, I can't mention, but if you ask in the comment section, I'll tell you. You can order from the app and you can actually pay cash. So it's like Uber Eats or whatever, or delivery. But if you order via the app, you can pay via cash. So on days obviously that we're resting and we didn't want to just go out in the morning or to have breakfast, we just ordered in and then we just paid some cash. One thing you need to know about Tirana is that there is food everywhere. Oh, there is food everywhere everywhere you look. There is food. There was so much food. Gosh, there was so much food. So that was how we did 6 days in Albania and Montenegro, and it is highly recommended. I recommend it highly. In fact, I want to come back. I have to come back because we've not done 0.00005% of the things that could have been done here. We just managed to do a little bit, but nah, we need to go back. We need to go back and do what we need to do. We need to go hiking, explore the mountains. There's so many things to do. So I hope I have been able to convince you and not confuse you that you need to travel to Albania and Montenegro very soon for your holiday. And like I said earlier, if you're new, kindly subscribe to this channel if you enjoyed the video, and if you're already subscribed, thank you so much. And stay tuned for more of my content.